Hi, my name is Chris Lee and my student number is S2248-17878. This is the Arduino Blinky project, and the purpose of this task is to build an electrical circuit that can make an LED blink. There are a few parts that we have here today that we'll go over. The first is this green part here. This is our Arduino Uno R3. This is sort of a small self-contained little computer that's running on a single chip. And with it, we'll be able to run simple scripts and programs. It's got a few different little features. It's got its own CPU, it's got memory, it's got input-output pins, and we can use those for sensors and buttons and LEDs and stuff like that. And yeah, so the idea behind it really is that we're going to be able to create little embedded systems. Our little white breadboard here, this is used to connect components without needing to solder anything. So this is going to let us build and test our electrical circuits. As you can see, we have one set up here. The rows are connected horizontally, if you can see here, instead of vertically. And we have power rails on the side for a positive and a negative. For our individual little parts down here, I don't know how well you can see that, we have a little 220 ohm resistor. This is going to limit the current that we have going to our LED. So it's going to prevent us from blowing it or burning it out. Ohm in the 220 ohm is the resistance. So a single ohm would be the resistance that would allow like 1 ampere of current to flow when you have like 1 volt applied. For our use case, to work out the current, we would divide the volts by the resistance. So we're connected over on this side here, and our program is turning off either setting the output to high or low, I should say rather, and when it's high will be 5 volts, and this is a 220 ohm resistor, so that would leave us with 22 milliamps or so of current flowing through this or across this resistor. In terms of other parts, we have jumper cables. These are going to be what makes our little temporary electrical connections. So we're using male-to-male connections. For me personally, I have black for power and white for ground. I don't know how well you can see is this going to focus down there? So I'm connected to pin 13. So when I wrote the script in the Arduino IDE, I just used the built-in pin, and that defaulted to 13. In terms of the LED itself, I'm not sure how well you can see that either. I'll wait for that to focus. We have 2 different lengths for our legs. So the long leg is going to be our anode, and this is going to be our positive connection, or a positive terminal rather, and the short leg is the cathode, so that's going to be our negative. If you were to place this in backwards, say for example, like if I was to put the shorter leg in where I was expecting the anode, we would have nothing. But if I was to have the correct configuration, we light up. Thank you.